Hello friends, welcome to Daring Varana YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing about crash maneuvering or crash stop procedure in a main engine. How we do crash stop or crash maneuvering on a main engine in ship. Crash stop or crash maneuvering, it is the turning of main engine in opposite direction to reduce the ship moment to avoid collision or grounding. Crash stop or crash maneuvering, it is the turning of main engine in opposite direction to reduce the ship moment to avoid collision or grounding. Okay, crash stop or crash maneuvering, it is the turning of main engine in opposite direction to reduce the ship moment to avoid collision or grounding. Okay, how we do this? Consider a ship is moving at navigation full, that means full ahead. Consider ship is moving. Suddenly, due to navigation danger, ship needs astern kick, and if you give stop, then engine fuel will be shut, but propeller will keep rotating. Then we can give a starting kick in astern direction. So using starting air, which is called brake air. This starting air will oppose the movement of piston and it will try to stop the rotation of shaft. Once this RPM becomes 0, then give astern kick for starting engine. This is called crash maneuvering. Okay. Once a ship is consider a ship is moving navigation full. Due to navigation danger, we need astern kick, and if you give stop, engine fuel will be shut, but propeller will keep on rotating. In order to stop this, then give starting kick in astern direction. Then using starting air, which is called brake air. This starting air will oppose the movement of piston and it will try to stop the rotation of shaft. Once this RPM becomes 0, then give astern kick for starting engine. This is called crash maneuvering. Procedure to follow crash maneuvering. We have to inform engine room and ask for crash stop and change over the control from bridge to engine room. For the crash maneuvering from the bridge, we have to inform to the engine room that we are procedure in a sudden emergency. We need to do crash maneuvering. So we have to change over the control from bridge to engine room. From bridge, we will give astern direction in the telegraph, and from the engine room we will acknowledge it, so that starting air cam will come in reverse direction only after telegraph is acknowledged by engine room. That is an important thing in this crash maneuvering. In the crash maneuvering from the bridge, they will give astern direction telegraph, but from the it will only activate if from the engine room we acknowledge it. So starting air cam will come in reverse direction only after the telegraph is acknowledged from the engine room. As soon as the RPM drop below 40% of maximum continuous rating, then give air kick to the main engine, that is brake air. As soon as when the RPM drop below 40% of the maximum continuous rating, then give an air kick to the main engine. The brake air inject in the astern direction, which will oppose the piston movement. If you supply brake air, then they will apply in the astern direction, so they will oppose the piston movement and give brake air few times in short time frame. So stop in a short time frame, we will give brake air for a few times. Then when the RPM becomes 0, turning gear interlock open and fuel cam comes in astern direction. So when this RPM at last becomes 0, a turning gear interlock will open and fuel cam comes in astern direction. Then give the main engine start kick by keeping fuel lever in minimum position. Then after this, we have to give the main engine a starting kick by keeping the fuel lever in minimum position. This is what the crash stopping we will do. Then what will happen if you put telegraph from full ahead to stop during emergencies? Like we all have doubt. What is the problem of doing from full ahead to the dead slow at a one stretch? Is there any problem? Can we do like this? No. If you put telegraph from full ahead to stop, the load program will activate and RPM will reduce, but there won't be a sudden stop of engine. It will take time in accordance with the engine load program to come to the propeller to stop and come to ship to rest to totally stop. So if you put telegraph from full ahead to stop, the engine load program will activate and RPM will reduce, the speed will reduce, but there won't be a sudden stop of engine. It will take time accordance with the engine load program. This is what happens when we put telegraph from full ahead to stop engine during emergencies. Thank you.